Get well, Mohanlo.
Hello?
Did you hear that?
No, what happened to Mohanlo?
Yeah, he's apparently at hospital. I don't know how critical it is. I don't know. I don't think it's critical, but was having some breathing issues. I don't know if he was dealing with a flu or COVID or something. But
monkeypox.
Yeah, that's not happening in India. But thanks for trying playing that. Anyway.
Well, get better, Mohanlo. From your monkeypox. Juice! Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Rex.
I'm Rick.
Patient Zero, Mohanlo. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy
content.
Get it on Patreon.
Juicy.
Subscribe and hit that like button.
There goes the juice.
There's people on the street getting diseases from monkeys. Yeah, that's what I said. They're getting diseases from monkeys. Now there's junkies with monkey disease. Who's touching these monkeys? Please leave these poor sick monkeys alone. They got problems enough as it is.
If you know who that is, you win a prize. I mean, it was Corbin. But
of being in fantastic, having fantastic pop culture taste.
Yep.
Anyways, today we got a trailer, which we saw a tad bit of on Thursday.
Well, yeah, a blink of.
And
then we averted our eyes and our ears.
I've not seen this before. I should turn away.
Be tainted by your invasion of my mind. Played in Street 2.
Yeah, the Street 2 thing. We looked away, but it's the something.
It's the he something?
The he something. Ah, right here. Chhava.
Chhava? Yeah.
Chhava teaser. And it's, I believe, based off a actual historical figure.
Yes.
Obviously played by the wonderful Vicky Kaushal.
And we discovered the reason we hadn't seen it is because sometimes trailers will have, and you may know this, an exclusive deal with the release of a film.
Yeah.
And they won't be made public anywhere in the world except for when that movie comes out. It gets that first. So
I like that. And I also, I guess it worked for this because it's not like a huge release. So like if it was like, let's say, a KGF 2.
Right.
No question would that have been put on the internet within 30 minutes of it dropping in theaters.
Yeah.
Because that's such a big trailer.
Right.
Something like this, even though people might be excited, they're not. It doesn't have the Ravage fan waiting for it.
Right.
So I guess it worked in this because I didn't see any that were put online. I mean, I guess I didn't look. But
no.
Anyways, but the unfortunate thing is, it wasn't put online with subs right away. But the lovely Hey Naz, the
OG,
quickly subbed it for us.
Thank you,
I
Hey
really
Naz.
appreciate that to the OG patron. Hey Naz.
Been here since day one.
Yeah, he is. Here we go.
छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज को शेर
I've never seen that before.
और शेर के बच्चे को
For him.
How fun. The actual storytelling of Jesus after the crucifixion.
Yeah, that was the overturning of the tables. Oh! That weapon!
शिवा गया
Who's that?
पर अपनी सोच जिंदा छोड़ गया.
Is that Vicky as well?
I couldn't tell.
When's it coming out? December.
Awesome. Sign me up. Let me in.
Yeah. I think I remember seeing online on like the Twitter space the him, like his pic, like his the first look image of him.
And I know why it's an exclusive for the Street trailer. It's the same production house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's why they did it, of
Yeah.
course. Looked great.
I love that weapon he was swinging around. Looks like it's going to be bloody.
Everything about it looked great.
Yeah.
SCHHA. God, there's so many.
Just look up Vicky Kaushal. It'd probably be easier. That's it.
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's it.
No picture on IMDb. Vicky Rashmika.
AK.
Akshaye Khanna. Oh, it was Akshaye Khanna. Was that old guy Akshaye Khanna?
Wow.
I think it might have been.
I think it might have been.
I think that might have been Akshaye Khanna, but he put a lot of prosthetics on him. Nice cast. We got directed by
Laxman Udakar.
Mimi
Mimi. Zeers and Doggy. Hindi medium.
Of those, or let me check here. Could be the writer. Says cinematographer on some of them. So director, he directed Mimi.
Directed Mimi.
Good. I mean, this is very different than Mimi.
Yeah.
All of his other ones look like similar Mimi types. Oh, he did direct that one we didn't see. I heard some mixed stuff, but some good stuff as well.
With Vicky.
Yeah, it was like his rom-com last year.
Yeah.
I remember hearing some mixed things, but we loved Mimi. Good Lord.
Yeah. Wonderful movie.
Film. This is very different. Different vibe.
Whole
than
other
all
world.
Of them.
Whole other world. But it looks great. As a first look right there, it looks really, really good. Right, a historical drama based on the life of Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj, the son of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Okay.
He looked like, his look just looked like he was a kind of like Yash. They have a
Who's this guy doing the score?
A.R. Rahman? A.R.
Raman. A.R. Raman.
I think that's his proper name.
It's nice they're giving no one a shot at a Vicky Kaushal film.
This might be his first composition.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it is, though. Sometimes it's difficult to, for your first venture to make it good. Don't explain it to anybody in the comments.
Anyone who's never seen us before is like, who are these idiots?
I think that's most videos.
Most every day. Every video we ever do. Who are these idiots? The name of the channel.
OSR. Who are these idiots? If anybody wants to make us
I like it.
If anybody wants to make us a new intro, make that the slogan under OSR.
It should just be OSR. Who are these idiots?
I'd love it.
I like it a lot. With that, come on, Vicky Kaushal.
Vicky Kaushal. And I don't need any more, especially if it's because he looked like he was like his look. He looked like Yash. They have a similar hair and beard.
Very much like Yash.
But the character looked very like Ranveer Padmavat.
Yeah.
In terms of how epic he could be.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be very cool.
And I think we're going to have some just awesome action sequences that have bloodbaths in them.
It
looks wonderful.
The writer is Rishi Vermani.
Yeah.
December 6th. This is quite early to. Obviously you want to get hype. It looks good. But this is kind of early for
it is
for a film that
it is. Well, I think the only reason they did that is they knew how many eyeballs they'd get
for Street 2.
Yeah, putting it in as a teaser for Street 2.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Looks really cool though. I like it. When it came up on the screen in Street 2, I was like, "That's Vicky." I've not heard about this.
Yeah. It took us by surprise.
There's not too many big trailers that come out that I don't get notified from a lot of people by.
Yeah. And for clarity purposes, whenever we're in a movie, if a trailer does come up that we haven't seen, we immediately look away.
Yeah.
So
that's why if
we see it for the first time with you.
If I hear something's dropping with like that week and I'm like, okay, it's probably dropping with that, I try to get to it before we ever get to the theater because I don't know if it's going to be.
And most of the time we do. It's very rare that we miss it.
Yeah. Yeah. But this was exclusive for them. So that's up to you. I hope it's good, man. It looks good.
Yep.
Everything about it. The cinematography, the acting, the action. It all looks really, really cool. We haven't had a big historic
epic. Well, I think
at least from the Hindi industry.
Right. South has been doing it a lot.
Yeah, they've been doing it a lot.
That's what I was going to say. But Hindi,
obviously.
The last historical epic wasn't in cinemas. It was on TV. It was Haramandi. It was Sanjay Leela Bhansali's series. That was a historical.
But
that wasn't big action.
That was big action.
No, not at all. So yeah, this is the first that I can recall in a while that's been a straight up
best Hindi film of the year. Best Hindi film of the year that came out this year. Is it 12 Fail doesn't count.
That's last year. Lapata Ladies is this year, right?
Yeah. So it'd probably be that or Kill.
Wow, two completely different films.
Also, Berlin just got released on Z5.
Finally.
Yeah, so.
Wow. Well, that'll count for this year.
We counted it last year.
We counted it last year, but no one else got to see it but us and people who were at IFA.
Yeah.
So watch Berlin. If you haven't seen Berlin, it's wonderful.
It's a fantastic piece.
So
of those, Kill or La Patrie?
Yeah, Kill is the most entertaining. That's the one you go into for, if it's going to get nominations for stuff, what it's going to get nominations for is the action for sure. But if I'm choosing the one that's like, the elevative artistry in terms of the totality of the film, and it's going to be, if I had to choose between those two for Best Picture in the dummies, I'd be choosing The Pot Ladies, even though I love Kill. Yeah, love Kill.
I mean, at least currently, they're both definitely making the top 10.
100%. Top 5.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that because I don't know the full list, and there's actually been a lot of really good films this year. It's been a very good year.
I'll tell you what, if anybody asks and anybody's wondering, there is no question that India is producing the best cinema in the world right now.
Yeah.
As far as consistency with which you get to see something that is enjoyable. There's these big juggernauts that Hollywood's been popping off. Granted, the wheelhouse of all of that doesn't happen until September, October, November, December for the big ones. But so far right now, I mean, when I compare how many movies I want to go see and have seen that are Indian versus the stuff that Hollywood's been, I can count on one hand the number of Hollywood films I've watched and enjoyed this year.
It'll be really interesting to see when all the Cannes movie comes out.
Yeah,
because we're coming up on the deadline.
Yep, we are, and there's already there's a bunch of not a bunch, but there's a handful of countries who've already submitted their Oscar films. Can
they submit that if it's just been in the festival circuit? Or does it have to have been
for a foreign film?
For a foreign film.
A foreign film does not have the same rules as a domestic film here for needing to have a theatrical release in the States.
So they could still pick it.
Correct.
That would still be my guess, even though I haven't seen it. Just based off of if your film almost went Cannes, why wouldn't it get submitted to the Oscars?
Right. And I learned something because I looked up some stuff about Lammle. I've looked up what they charge to rent out a theater if you wanted to do a screening at a theater, but I also found out that one of the reasons they probably don't include films that we wish they did include is they're very focused on giving screens to films that have shots at the Oscars, and they actively campaign for those films as part of what they do. Lammle is huge on helping independent foreign films make it to the Oscars. So they reserve their screens for the films that they think have a shot at the Oscars.
Hence why they did a very special late screening last year of RRR.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 years ago.
That's the reason they choose the films they choose. It's not just that they support independent international films. They highlight films that are festival winners and possible Oscar submissions.
Anyways, that was awesome. Let us know what you thought about it. What should be our next Vicky film that we should watch? Please let us know down below.